fuck's wrong with people, man?
I would get more out of you if I skinned you and used you.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
What up?
I'm staring off in the spice.
Oh, you know. Do that sometimes.
Yo. Yep.
Eating some Kalamata olives.
Fucking good shit.
Yeah, man, I love this thing.
I like the ones. I like those, and then like the green olive stuff with like jalapenos, and then green olive stuff with blue cheese. Except I don't think I can have the blue cheese ones anymore because of the way the cheese made. But there's ones that are like the green olive stuff with blue or jalapenos, dude. It's so good. And then Kalamata olives are fucking delicious.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Text my daughter. Made a clip today while we were talking this morning with CJ. We were gonna show something that he'd sent, but I guess they want to wait. But I made a clip that I'll probably show at some point. But that game was pretty cool, dude. So do you want to do that or Star Wars tonight? Because I'm down either way.
I'm cool to play some more of that tonight.
Okay. Because yeah, I don't know what the limitations are. I don't know if it's limited to like you can do anything and everything within only like a couple islands, or like what the demo is gonna be like. So we can check it out more.
Yeah, I wonder what the ship situation is.
Yeah, well, I already saw someone floating away on one other ship. Not a big ship. They were that girl that we raided out. She was on a raft floating around somewhere. So I don't know. I don't know how far you can do your ship or anything like that. I don't even know what like the estimated like what the release date is. Let's look.
Right.
What's it called? Windrose?
Yeah.
Yeah, it even says New World survival game is blowing up on Steam. Doesn't have an exact release date, so maybe we'll get it where it's in beta phase and we'll get to play it as much as we want.
Right? That's what I'm hoping for. I was kind of feeling that way with this, but I know it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, at least February 7th, the free demo for Windrose offers. Oh, right here. The release on February 17th, the free demo for Windrose offers 4 to 6 hours of gameplay, including early game quests and 3 explorable islands. Despite covering only a small portion of the full game, the demo has already attracted nearly 17,000 current players on Steam, and the number continues to climb. But, you know, it says, 6 hours, but that's probably versus if you do, like, the quest lines and, I don't know, like, it's going to take me 6 hours just to build a little fucking house the way I build it.
Right.
I gotta keep running out, so we'll just play it and see.
Exactly.
Keep doing
Get
it.
into that.
Yeah. My daughter tries to say hi.
What's up?
She's not here, but she just texted me.
Oh.
But I'm sure she heard you in spirit.
Yeah, that's right.
What's up? There, she heard you. But yeah, we'll play some more of that. That's pretty cool. We'll just go as far as we can, I guess. So it's got 3 islands, so we can go on the 3 islands.
Oh, okay. That's sweet.
So
That's
we
good.
just have to figure out how the fuck to get off the one we're on, other than that little raft, and I don't want to float that thing out. Who knows what's out in the water?
Right.
But yeah, no release date. But it's got like some interest, so that's cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot. See?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, early
Kinda like
access.
Black
Windrose.
Flag.
What's that?
It feels like Black Flag expanded.
Yeah,
Like
to me,
really
it's like Enshrouded meets Black Flag. If you ever played Enshrouded, I don't know if you played that
No,
one.
I didn't.
Okay. But it's like survival crafting like this one. It kind of feels like, and then they had the thing where like when you died, all your shit stayed right there and you had to go back and grab it.
Yeah. 7 Days to
But-
Die, same thing.
Is that what it is? I never played that one,
Mm.
but
Yeah, it was a
same
survival one.
concept. So it's like, it's kind of, for me, it's like Enshrouded meets Black Flag, which was great.
Yeah.
Says developer Windrose Crew has not announced an exact release date for its pirate survival game. However, the team plans to launch Windrose in Steam Early Access in 2026. This, of course, is subject to change, and fans should keep an eye on the developer's official announcements for updates on the release date. So, I mean, if it goes into Early Access, that's playable, so that's cool. So we'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on it. All right. So anyway, so I'll show my clip when like Dreamy and them get here and stuff like that. So, you said that you had some stuff going on
Uh-huh.
with the game. Well, let's fucking see it. Let's get right into it.
Okay. Alright, let me screen share this stuff.
The shit for the boys and girls.
Wish. I'm gonna start with the frog. For some context.
I know you kind of were showing it to me before.
Yeah. So these were just like the pictures I came up with. For concept.
Well, that one will definitely please certain communities.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with this. I did not ask for that. So
Well, it's just a lot of colorful stuff going on there. Is that,
Yeah.
did you ask, what was that, ChatGPT or AI to do that?
this was AI Microsoft Designer.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted like stylized, half realistic.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Look pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then we came up with this guy. And hold on one sec. Sorry, she asked me a question about the house. But yeah, I wasn't using the body. I was just using the head here as a reference.
Right.
And then we came up with this.
That's pretty cool.
So I figured we could just do the head and then like we'll keep the body, obviously, so
Right.
you won't see like the neckline stop and all that. But yeah, I think it came out pretty good for the frog.
Yeah, that did, dude. That is pretty cool.
The details on the nose and stuff. That's cool. And then, so I'm gonna take. I was thinking when we paint it, you just put like these details in there. Or hold on, actually, sorry. There's details in this one I liked. Oh my gosh. Like these bumps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like. And the eye, I like that one too, but also like the color, like not the costume colors, just the animal colors. Like I thought the way this one looked was really cool. Like if we want to do it for like a girl frog or whatever, or just a palette option.
Yeah, I like that look.
And then, you know, more basic. I like this one too. Right? So, those were cool. But wait, there's more.
Oh wait.
Got a whole nother set. I like this color scheme going on too. And then, like,
Yeah, more grayish tones kind of.
yeah, gray, like tan or whatever that is mixed in. And it's cool. Tricolor could be another option, you know, the red, the blue, and the I
Yeah,
don't even know.
that's not too bad. I like that.
So maybe that's like 3 different ones you can choose from. This one's really sweet looking. But
That's a creepy looking frog.
right. Thought about a cool, crazy one like Poison Dart Frog Blue or something.
Yeah. Like no, those are cool though.
Okay. And then, so that's it for this guy. I will go to the chameleon next. I'm sorry, I keep calling it chameleon. I mean salamander. And then I had a question about him too. So I came across something when I put the pictures in here and I was like, oh shit, I wonder if he's gonna want to do it like that or not. So we'll kind of do it all same way. This is kind of the pictures I came up with.
Oh, dude, go back down to that one. That's dope, dude. I like that.
I do too. I'm slowly, I don't have it finished yet, if you could see it already, but we're getting there.
But based on the suit, though, you would modify because those look more like that one looked like more human-like. You're gonna have to squat them down so they're like more. See how he's like tall and lanky and he's almost human.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have to modify the body type overall because apparently they're creatures that fit inside these little suits.
Yeah.
Right. He's got
Which I
long ass
thought,
arms.
yeah. I thought it was cool. I even got these to fit in the suit.
Oh yeah, that's cool. But if they never come out of the suits, you only really have to look at the head type anyway.
Right. Yeah. That's why I was like, okay, I don't have to model the whole thing. But then this question came up in my head. Do we do a tail?
Well, based on the suit, you'd have to make like a tail piece. I would just make if the species like think about little nubs for tails because that's what's gonna make them different, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you couldn't really justify like that big tail, even in theory, like fitting into something like that. So it would have to be like that type of like an amphibian type creature, but like if they had any type of tail, it was like a nub.
Yeah. True. Okay, I got you.
So I would say without a tail, based on like, well, if you really wanted to get deep into like lore theory, people would be like, well, that's not gonna fit in a suit like that. Where's the tail at? And then I don't think you want to make that suit have a tail. Because then at that point, why do a suit? Why not just do a helmet with that body, right?
Right.
I mean, but it's. I mean, look at it and see what you would think. Like, do you think that that's gonna look like cool? And then, how do you build a suit of armor specifically to a tail, right? Like, I'm not saying like I'm not trying to be like maybe you're not thinking that much into it because it's just like a shoot 'em up. Like, we don't care about all that theory and stuff like that. But
No, you're right. Because if we go and do the story or whatever, then we'll be like thinking about that. I don't know. Like, I thought about maybe cutting the back out.
Yeah, because even like a creature like that, they wouldn't make the suit. It would have to be a suit that somehow goes together and the tail goes out of it, fits out like the right.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's the possibility is to have that tail out, but then are you gonna want it where the creature has like the mask open so we see the face and then the tail? Because otherwise you have like a spacesuit with a tail.
Right.
Is that how?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Like, is that how you want your character to look? Or because if you did it where you do that, then I would say open visor. But if they're in space and that's part of like the aesthetic is that they're protected, then if you have the visor up, then you make clear visors maybe. Where if you're gonna do that, so if you were gonna make our character like that, I would want to see the character's face as well, not just a suit of armor with like a weird tail sticking out of it.
Yeah, which we could definitely do.
Right. But if you did where you took the mask off and then you see like it's a clear shield, that maybe at certain times, they can make the visor go dark, whatever. I get it, but this way you see the character and like it gives understanding to why there's just like a lizard tail or a salamander tail sticking out of the back of the armor suit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Break it? What happened?
What happened to what?
Oh, it's just not doing anything. There you go.
That looks a little creepy.
Right.
It's like a salamander spirit. But see, like something like that would look kind of cool, right? Because then you know that there's like that type of creature in there, and then however the fact their tail goes out, you don't have to get that far into it, but at least that way, it gives what the word is I'm looking for. It makes more sense to see the creature and not just the tail out of a spacesuit.
But essentially, it looks like this.
Right. You see how that would look like a little bit? It gives more context to the tail, I guess is the right word.
Right. Yeah, I like that.
So, but I wouldn't make the tail like maybe not as long. Like, I don't know. Or you could just
I think
just make it come up more.
I kind of like the nub idea though.
Or I mean, you can even still or make them like shorter tails. Like cut it off, like just make it a shorter one if you were gonna do that. Yeah, like maybe like something to that effect, and then kind of.
I don't know. But then if they're in there, they're like a little nub.
I mean, like, or, you know, like, think of, so there's, think of a frog's butt, right? Like, they're
Mhm.
still amphibian-like creatures, but like, look, that's a salamander versus like a frog, right?
Yeah.
So you know, like the end of a frog's butt, it's just like that little nub. So the
Yeah.
creature could be like that. It's more frog-like than it is salamander-like, kind of the same facial aesthetics, but the creatures themselves are like, you know, that they would fit in the suit, so you wouldn't even have to worry about like the tail coming out, because it would make sense if they had like a frog's type butt. It's gonna fit in there without having to worry about a long ass tail coming out of a suit of armor, because I don't know. I mean, I just decided to. I think I'm like thinking along the lines of like, let's pretend like the history of like the character. Like, would a creature like this, like move your things, the salamander with the long ass tail, would a creature design a suit, a suit for them, or armor for them that was what would appear to be like difficult for them to wear? Like, wouldn't it be more like stormtrooper type armor on a creature like the salamander, as opposed to the frog-like creature, which could technically fit in like that type of suit, shorter arms, a nubby butt, you know, the big froggy eyes. So if you go with that, just make them more frog-like and less salamander-like. Like, see, like you can even just do it like that, and it's just, they're just short little nubbed creatures, like that.
Yeah, I like that.
So it gives a little more like depth to the body suit of armor, but then you got to think conceptually, whatever the word is, that like, would that creature right there to the right fit in that suit? Probably not. So don't even like think that way. Don't think about a salamander and have to put a suit and tail out. Just make it an amphibian type creature like it is, and then we can see the face, and then it gives the creature a type of thing. But if you really wanted to, then, you know, show like what the creature looked like outside. Just design the body more frog-like, where it doesn't have a long tail like a salamander does, but it's amphibian-like. But I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Because if we were gonna do creatures like that, because I don't want you to change your game. This is not why I'm not here to do that at all. But thinking of those two next to each other, like the suit of armor and this, if you were gonna do, you wanted your creature to be more like this salamander guy with the long ass tail and all that, you're gonna do more armor that's stormtrooper like, where it's pieces of armor, because he's not gonna fit in something like this. But if they're like, their species is amphibian like, just through the aesthetics of like, you know, they've got that leather skin like a frog would have, and some of their like shape and their eyes and stuff seem more like frog-like. But you can design it any way you want. So, but if you want your character to, in theory, for people to like, this is my character when he's not in the suit, then they're gonna go like, how the fuck is he gonna fit in that thing looking like that, right? Just for overall sex. But if it's just a creature, otherwise just make it back to the suit of armor, and those are your little minions. Like, don't even put like depth into it if you're not trying to put too much into it. But if you want your character to have a face, we kind of want to think more like, what would be a realistic type creature that would be in there? One with a long ass tail, when it's a short, it seems like, you know, they've got short arms, short legs. Like, you know, would a creature with long tails even design armor like that? Does that make sense? Am I reading too much into it?
Yeah, no, I got you.
Well, otherwise, just make their face look like the frog or the salamander, and then that's it. And then if you're not worried about it, because you're like, well, it's not that big of a deal. It's more about the gameplay, which is, you know, you fighting these other aliens coming at you, and you're just a creature in a suit that happens to look frog-like. Well, who cares what the rest of the body there looks like? So, but if you want it to have that feel, and you're going to design a creature like that, think along the lines of what kind of armor would that creature actually wear. They wouldn't build armor like this for this guy to try to fit into.
Right.
Otherwise, it's just, man, it's a castle defense, and it's just these little, you know, figures and fighting these figures, then you don't have to worry about it too much like that, I don't think, is all I'm saying. But make them look frog-like, or you don't show them and just go back to the original concept, which is it doesn't matter what's in the suit. They're just these little space creatures. Like maybe the space creature is this, and they're more like their species is a armored robot android type of thing where we never see. You know what I mean? Like their species is this thing, that there is not necessarily a creature inside a suit, because that's implying that like that's a suit of armor. If this is the character, this is the species, then that's that. In somewhere out in vast space, these type of creatures are these type of people or whatever are, you know, robot, like where everything is that creature. It's like us, like our body, our skin and bones is our suit of armor and everything. That's what we are. That's what they are. That's what they are. There's not a creature in them. This is what they are, right? That's it.
Yeah.
There's that. Do you understand? Am I saying that right, or am I talking out of my butt?
No, you're good. That was the original thought I had when I started this, was just nothing inside of them.
Yeah, but like that's what they are, right? That's not a suit of armor. That's what the creature is, or the humanoid is. They're little mini humanoids. There we go. That's probably the best way to put it. And if that's the original idea, then, you know, I know you did a lot of work, but if you want it to be like that, conceptualize a little more like what would fit in there. And you can go either way, but if you want them to just be little humanoid characters, that's what they are, then you don't worry about anything else, whether there's a frog-looking guy in there or not, because there's not a guy in a suit. That's what it is this. That's what that species is.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what do you want? Do you want it just to go back? Because I'm cool with it being just, these are what they are. Like, it's this little humanoid creature. I keep calling creatures, but what would you call it? This humanoid thing fighting these rock creatures. Like, and it's just a battle game. It's just just a castle defense, basically. Like, who gives a shit? If you don't want it to be in the depth of like you're putting any type of lore or story, because it's basically going to all be multiplayer, right? It's basically raiding and stuff like that. That's it. There's no lore. Then then you have a simple lore: humanoid creatures fighting granite style creatures, and that's where you leave it at, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I also don't want you to have to put all that work, because if you want them to be that way, let's just make a suit that looks a little bit more like something that they would wear. Because if that's a suit and not the creature, those are two different kind of concepts that you want to look at, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you had it, like I said, I'm only here to be an idea person. If you can go like, fuck it, no, I don't want any of that, I want it back to what it was, then they're just little human creatures. They're just little humanoids battling rockoids, and then that's it. That's all it is. Simple as that.
Yeah,
and
I did like the mask idea that Shelby came up with. That was cool.
What's that?
I'm just doing... Oh, I don't have that in here. Do I have it on here? Yeah, right here. Okay. Give me 1 second.
He's got a big...
There we go. Alright. This is just like a customizable mask.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you technically like took that mask off, it would just be humanoid parts inside, because that's what they are, is this thing that we're looking at. They're nothing more. They're not an amphibian creature inside it. It's that. And if you took it, it would be machine parts and stuff like that, or whatever their sensory brain is and stuff like that behind it. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you want to leave them back like that, then that's what they are. These are the Beyonders. What's a Beyonder? It's a humanoid character that looks like this, that battles this, and then this is what you do in this game. You're a humanoid creature that takes on this rock species. Your purpose is to defend your base from these creatures overtaking it. You go as long as you want. Then you don't need all that other stuff behind it. Then it doesn't matter. But I also feel bad, because it's like, if you worked all that hard, but sometimes you come up with ideas and you're like, nah.
It didn't take that long. Believe it or not.
Well, regardless. So just make them, at the end of the day, if you want to go that route, then make them, I would say, modify that suit. But if you're like, this isn't a suit, this is the creature, then don't worry about the amphibian creatures and stuff like that. This is what they are. They're a humanoid robotic species. That's it. They're not wearing a suit. They're not wearing boots. This is what they are. You know what I mean?
Right.
Essentially,
Which is how I made it. Yeah, like because everything's connected.
yeah. And then that's cool. And then let's just go with that. And Dreamy said, and the amphibian creatures could be a species you fight. Yeah, right. You that's actually that could be a better idea, right? That's the humanoid. You're humanoids, and you take on this planet. It's the rock species. On this planet, it's an amphibian species or salamander species, and on this one is, like a feline species. Don't use that. We're not. Although I would like.
No, you're good. I got them.
But do you know what I mean? Like.
Constructed already.
I don't know what your ideas are because you said it was going to be 3 different planets that you can battle on, right?
Yeah, I got some other ones worked up a little bit.
So maybe make one of the enemies that we fight those amphibian style creatures, and then modify them so they're not just like a salamander running around. They're a type of creature that is amphibian like, and then we can design them that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or is it just going to be this? It's going to be 3 different planets, just the same creature. It's literally like.
No, I have other creatures lined up for other planets.
See, and then there you go. I'm all right. I'm good. Glad you're here, so I can walk away for a bit and shower finally. Oh yeah, God, please do. We don't need no stinkies. So I don't know, like if you like that stuff, but. I would say then let's keep it a humanoid android style species. This is what they are. That's not a suit. That's what they are. And then, yeah, you can change out the nameplates because, they might, to differentiate what kind of character they are, different faceplates, different colored armor, stuff like that. That's just what they are.
Yeah.
And then we can, like she said, maybe those amphibians can be one of the creatures that we're fighting in the raid, right? To give it a variety of what type of enemy we're fighting. If it's the same enemy on every place, then you're just making one basic level. If you want it to be where, like this, and then make the raids where like that type of species is a more difficult one. It's like each planet is a separate difficulty. Like each planet has its level of like how far you can get, but then each planet's character, like, hey, androids are like normal difficulty level, amphibians are moderate level, raids, and then elephant-like creatures or whatever other a third species that you fight, a third type of character you fight, is like that third level of difficulty.
Yeah.
And then even make a big raid, like a big team battle raid that has like all of them together, and they show up at different. When you get 3 levels of the rock guys, you start incorporating the other, like the amphibian enemies come in, and then the other ones, and each has a difficulty. So you could kill off the rock ones to get XP or whatever you need, and then you start fighting off the other ones, something like that. But is that kind of like totally going out of like your idea of what you want to do? I'm just like the ideas. I don't know what your overall idea is. If it's simply just a castle defense, or not castle defense, I keep saying that because it's kind of like, it's kind of like a level defense, right? You just have a base, you're trying to protect it from the enemy. This is what your character looks like. This is what the enemy looks like. The whole purpose of the game is how many rounds you can survive and advance to the next level. Then maybe none of the other stuff matters. Just pick one thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Because either way, they're cool. Like, it would be cool to have creatures like that, but make them the enemy. Make this overall what our main character is that you play with. You're a Beyonder. This is a Beyonder. There's 5-6 different characters to choose from. and they all are like that style, but you can change face plates, your skins can look different. Each guy's going to look a little bit different just because of the type of character and weapons they carry. And then, you know, you have 3 different enemies to fight. Just pick 3 different enemies, and then maybe each level is a new enemy or something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking about each planet being a separate set of enemies, or like a totally different from like the last planet.
Well, I mean, I think that would be cool because it gives it a little bit of variety to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you don't, and you know, and then also future DLC, new planet, new species to fight, new difficulty level, stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
And then always have the option of like doing the big like the big raids, like a legendary raid where it's a mix of all of them together, like in some type of arena battle or
That'd be
something
cool.
like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So that way you've got, you know, we're gonna go to this planet and fight this creature, we're gonna go to this planet, fight this creature, but hey guys, like put a big 10-15 team raid together, and you can put on legendary, and when you put on legendary, it's an arena battle with all the different characters of different in together in one. So that way it raises like the stakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that. Shit. I don't know what I was looking for there.
Yeah.
I thought the mask was... Oh, right there. What do I got that label at?
And is it gonna be like first person or third person? Like, is it gonna, when you're fighting, is it gonna look like you're in the suit yourself, or are we gonna be like in the third person, like pullback perspective?
You'll have the option for either one.
See, that's pretty cool. I think it should be either way, because I've had games where, like, when I played, for example, when I played Elder Scrolls online, ESO online, I think you saw how I played it. I played it in the third person pulled back view. It became like an entirely new game, and I liked it so much better that when it was the first person view, I didn't like it. But then there's other games where I like that first person aesthetic as opposed to the other version. So having both options, which like that Pandora game just finally put out, where you can now play that game in third person, it gives the game a whole different feel. Some people like, you know, first person, you're thinking, you know, games like Call of Duty where all you see is your gun, right? And sometimes, like, when you go third person, you've got the feel of like a Gears of War, a Diablo style thing. So being able to incorporate both gives both type of player the first person shooter version, you know, view, and the third person view. It gives both people like, oh, cool, like this game would look cool, but I'd like it, because I even saw a comment on a post about, I forgot what game it was, but they were like, now I want to, oh, it was the Pandora, and they're like, now I want to play this because of the third person view, because I didn't like it in first person. Well, come on over here, we've got both options. You can play it whichever way you like to play that game, because I've seen people go like, oh, this is a cool game, but I don't like the view, I don't like the feel, I don't like the first person view. Like, it would be cooler if I could be third person. And if we have that where you can go either way, you cover both types of players who may or may not like play the game based, some people won't play a game based solely on the perspective that it's from.
Right, yeah.
So having both of them is a cool thing, I think. I like that.
And then I was thinking maybe switching sides too, like how Arc Raiders does.
What do you mean?
Yeah. We can switch the camera angle like that.
Oh, yeah, dude. Because if if there's like a perspective where, yeah, like I like that, because I don't like. Well, one, my perspective of like, I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if you can see me, but like, is shooting like this as opposed to like this way, because I when I have my character shooting over this shoulder, I'm not as comfortable, because I think about how, like, this is how I would hold my gun. So when my character is shooting like this way, I feel like I'm better playing the character as opposed to like this way. But when you're able to switch back and forth, it's in Arc Raiders, it's so you can peek around the corner, right? When you're like this, you're peeking around the corner, out goes your head, but when you're peeking around like this, it's a different perspective. So having that ability to switch based on what you're looking at, or for the simple fact of when a character is shooting over this shoulder, I'm not as comfortable controlling that character as I am when my character is like shooting over this shoulder.
Right.
You know, that makes sense. And I hope I'm not like reading too much into like when you keep asking me these things. I'm an over explainer. This is why podcast I talk a lot, but
No, you're good.
but it's like the mindset that the player is gonna have is like I can't play comfortably a game if I don't have the option to switch over this shoulder. If I can, then it's like cool. Depending on, I can look around the corner, it's clear. Well, as soon as I go around the corner, I'm going to switch back to this perspective because I'm comfortable shooting that way. But if my character can only go in this perspective, then it's like I'm not comfortable. But give it so I can look over different cover or from side to side. Or like, yeah, I feel better shooting this way. Or, you know, you're shooting characters that are here, but you've got some over here. By switching to this shoulder, you're able to instantly go from shooting this way to shooting this way. So that's a good reason to have that too. You know.
Sweet. All right. I'll keep that in there.
So just thinking from the perspective of us going into games and what we think, right? And what we're looking for and like what we like. So,
yeah.
And what you hear gamers like. But anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was thinking about doing a zoomed out one too, like a far one like this.
Oh, hold on, let me.
Because the other one is kind of like this right now.
See, I would like it a little. For me, I might play a little more pulled back. Like I said, like when you saw how I play like my character. Like for Arc Raiders, it's that game. It's perfect the point of view that you have on that game. But if it was more like an open world RPG, I would want my character a little more scrolled out so I can kind of really feel like the way I like it. That's the way I like it in those games. So having that, like I might make it that way so I can see more of everything around me, as opposed to feeling like I can only really see him and like what's over his shoulder. This way I can see the character more. And I like to enjoy like my character that I'm looking at, right? Like to look cool. So I think being able to have a more pulled out view is a good thing too. And have it that scroll option where you can zoom your character in and out to make it like when you play Elder Scrolls, you can scroll your character in and out, moving it back just to see what perspective is best. So it just gives different people that play and like their characters a certain way an opportunity to play this game. That way you eliminate people going like, yeah, that would be cool, but I don't like that perspective and I can't shoot over that shoulder and I can't, you know what I mean? You take all that out by having those things in there where they can switch shoulders, where they can scroll in and out, stuff like that.
Yeah. But this is the actual UI or the screen. Yeah. Let me get this out here. Oh, that was the one, and I'm not gonna let you do like a more pulled back view.
What's that? What'd you say?
I was gonna do another view where you can be more pulled back, like you're talking about.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, do that and even compare. Hold on. I was hearing weird noises. And then compare the two and see which one. And maybe you just don't want to go. Maybe you want that to be the perspective like that. But I like that perspective. Like,
this one?
Yeah, like no farther. Like that, yeah, or even a little more. Like I think that's cool.
Yeah, that was the other one I was gonna let you have the option to do. You think that'll work good?
And then if you give them both options, then it's like you can play it however which way you like.
Like right here. And then that would look like this. It's still kind of zoomed in, huh?
Yeah, because I mean, it's like the difference between like when you're scroll down on your character, it's just that small part of the space around it, and then but when you have the ability, and that's when you want to feel like you're the person. But then when you scroll it out, you get the opportunity to really like enjoy like the world around it, like you're looking at a small scale like world or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to see more of like everything that's going on, and yeah, see like that. Like I get this whole environment part. I get like what's going on in space. I get my character. I can see the battle. I have a good view of the battle, stuff like that. Whereas then when you're more zoomed in, for close-up stuff, for close fights and stuff like that, that works. But for the bigger scale, and you're really trying to see everything that's going on, you got a more pulled out perspective. You get to see more of what's going on. So you can, when you incorporate both, you play whichever way you like to play. But
Yeah.
like I said, when I was zoomed in on Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, I liked playing it better because it kind of mixed Skyrim's like first person with like Diablo style almost, but it was a happy medium where I could play both style of games in one game.
Some bruising on Kevin's body, some bullets in the lawn. How's that? Nice. Any idea how she got those? Yeah, soccer.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think, chat?
Yeah. What do you got to say?
See, I like that though. I like that. And then I get to see more of, especially if there's like multiple of us playing together, and I could see more, and we're kind of a group. I can see my characters and stuff like that.
Yeah. Exactly. Then I got the other 4 that will pop up when you're playing 10-man.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think it sets up better without the compass in there, honestly. So I was thinking about taking that out.
The compass, you mean the thing up in the top left? The radar?
No, that's your
that's the
radar. It was down here, under the 5.
Well, why
Okay,
don't you do it kind of like Arc Raiders does it, where it's under, like, above at the very top, and then you've got the clock underneath it.
Oh, okay. We could do that.
Move that above. You know what I mean? Because you know how like Arc Raiders has the direction thing up at the top, and then the clock is underneath it.
Yeah. Like that.
But switch the two. Like put the directional thing above where the clock is. Are you not able to do that? Yeah, and put that like all the way towards the top. And then your clock right about there is actually okay. So it's not copying Arc Raiders, but it's similar to how they have it, where the clock is kind of lower like that. So you're not, that's not getting buried in the compass, but you can even move it up a little bit. You see, I think that is a better way to look at it. Instead of having it on the bottom, and then you can move all your characters down more.
Oh
right?
yeah,
all those down more. So then you get more, and that way it almost seems like you're getting to see more of the battlefield with that view. You see how that looks? You got your team up over here. Yeah.
Isn't actually here, just so you know.
Oh, those aren't there? Mode. Yeah, see?
Not in this mode.
That would be in like the big raid mode or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, and then look at that. I think that looks cool.
Oh, it's not moving. What the hell's going on? What the hell? It's supposed to be parented to this. Loop and parent. What? Oh, got it. Okay. Sorry. Now, if I move. You're in the screen, or in your visor, you know? See, like, the glare and stuff? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, see, that looks. I like that setup. That looks really good.
That's sweet. It's like if I was looking at you in first person.
Yeah.
You like it a
What
lot.
would?
Thanks, Drew. Oh yeah, we're doing good.
I mean, do you like it like that?
I do. Yeah. It's gonna be a little messed with. Maybe. Like that. Yeah. Finish it obviously, but yeah. That looks good, man. I like it.
Yeah, I think that looks cool.
Sure.
Why does it look like that faceplate is cracked? Is that what happens when you start getting your ass kicked?
Oh, you're talking about all the lines right now?
Yeah.
So you're seeing every little object on this be like the parent. These dotted lines are the it's parented to the screen. And
Oh,
that's the
okay.
origin point. Yeah. So if I just do this, that's what it looks like. Well, this
I
is
mean,
actually what it looks like for real.
see, that looks fucking dope. I think that looks fucking dope.
Yeah, that does. And then let me switch back to the camera real quick so you can we can see it again. What am I missing here? Oh. Okay, and then we'll go back to this. And this is what in-game will look like. Oh. Get out of here. There we go. What is happening?
Tripping out, man. Boys. Hey, boys.
Looking
Looks good, boys.
around the planet. Looking at my partner. I'm going down.
Oh, shit. Where's my...
Hey, there it is.
See, dude? Tell me that doesn't look fucking sick.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And it rendered out nice. Yeah. I'm gonna take this out of here.
Turn and look at me. I'm talking to you, buddy. I'm tired of looking
There
at
we
the
go.
ear hole. Look at that, bruh. That looks fucking dope. Dude, that looks fucking sick. I would even maybe make these I mean, it's up to you, but your character guys, maybe a little boxes a little smaller. Just because since that's all like aesthetics of character, you want to see maybe more of the battle. Do you know what I'm talking about? Your little teammates right there, and then your guy, maybe your guy stays like that size, but even maybe those a little bit smaller. That way, it's more about like, yeah, seeing that, and then you can always refer to your team. I don't know. It looks fucking awesome. Even that little subtle change of moving the directional thing up there with the clock like that, even that just gives it a whole new look. Because when you had it underneath, you're pushing these guys up even more. You're losing more of like what you're seeing out of your visor, and you want to see more of like this stuff, the battle that's going on and stuff. These are just quick reference things like a quick HUD, but you don't want your HUD being so covered you're not seeing anything else, right? See, it looks really good like that. It looks really good.
Can you turn? There we go. So slow.
Well, I mean, you know.
There we go.
Like, look at that.
Yeah,
Come
sweet.
on, chat. Give me some W's in the chat for that. Like, that looks fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Especially seeing it in game. Yeah.
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 Yeah. That looks good. That looks fucking good.
And shit.
And see.
So these guys are. And slim these down, you said?
Yeah. And then move them down a little bit more, and then you've got more.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? And then tell me what you think that it looks like. And see if you like them small. If you like them bigger, so you can actually, like, you know, see the character, then don't make them any smaller. Leave it that way. Yeah. Look at that, dude. I mean, what do you think? Or do you like them bigger?
Oh, let's see.
I mean, if you like them like that, I mean, that looks amazing too. I was just thinking if you wanted to see more visuals of the actual battlefield.
Yeah, I do. I might even drop ours down.
Yeah, maybe.
Like this one.
Yeah. Because you want the center and focal point of the game to be like your battle and your teammates and all that. And then those are, yeah. Yeah, can you move those guys? Are you able to move them down? Just the whole box? You don't want any closer to the bottom level? Or you want them like kind of, do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, brah. Now look at that. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
That looks cool. That looks really good.
Like that better? Nice and close. I gotta get a hand. Yep. Change the size of all those. I don't like that.
Dude, what's that?
I gotta do it by hand. I did it the wrong way. There you go. There you go. We'll be right back.
Okay. What do you guys think? That looks pretty badass, huh? Oh, well, he's gone. I'm going to look up something. And then at the end of the podcast, I'll show the clip that I made from the podcast clips. There we go. There, I found it. I found it. So I gotta make some paw prints. Then I gotta figure out how to save it. Ah, crap, where'd they go? How do I download that image? Hold on. There we go. Save image as. I'm gonna turn on my printer. Give me a second. 1 second, chat. Yo, Mr. Potatoes, what's up? How do you like the game? How does that look? What do you think of that look right there? That's like the character that you're looking at. That's you inside the other character looking at that guy. And that's our, like, laid out for the game that we're working on. Kinda. Except for Wally was a square box. That's Wally. Does it still look like Wally? That's not the way I wanted it. I wanted bigger. Why did they not come out big? I'm thinking of something else. What's the other bot movie? Are you talking about like animated? Wall-E, but that was Wall-E. I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking of. Prototype. There's the one movie called Robots. The one with, I don't know, the guy that played on Everybody Loves Raymond. That movie was called Robots. Maybe that was it. All right. There we go. Wally, yeah, Wally looks like a tiny Johnny Five, yeah. Oh no, am I running out of red already?
I am back. Alright, what else are we going over? Shit.
Printing some stuff out. There for Ms. Murder. Oops, wrong camera. I forgot what we're on. I was just printing out some things for the dog pound board while you were away.
Nice.
Come on, need more ink. Looks like the red's coming out. That's okay. No, thank you, Mr. Murder. You donate too many more, I'm gonna have to give you another red paw. Oh, you get a blue one though. You did donate 5 biddies too, so you get a blue paw too. Blue paw. Yeah, I don't have great penmanship. I don't want to hear it. So we'll put those on a dog pound board. Eve. Oh, okay. Miss Murder. Girl? You know what? How about I just give you all 3 of these? How's that? You get your all 3. I don't have to get up and go get the other one. So thank you for gifting the sub to Mr. Potatoes. Mr. Potatoes is a fellow GGL guy. He's a good guy. He's a computer guy. Okay. All right. I'm going to cut these out while we're looking at that.
Yeah, for sure.
What time is it?
No worries.
So it's like I'm going to need new ink cartridges because the red on here is coming out. But anyway, by the point. Mr. Potatoes, you missed the hot pepper challenge, buddy. For reaching 1,000 followers on Cutterdawg52. I ate a habanero pepper on stream, and then went as long as I could without any recovery. And actually, I didn't need any recovery at all. We were on the 13-minute mark, and I still didn't need them. I just did a celebratory Powerade drink. But I made a clip of it. It's a longer clip, but we have that one. So if you do want to see that, we can show that at some point. Right now, we're working on the game. Yeah, you missed it, but I did make a clip. It's about a 3.5 minute clip from the stream. I took it like a champ, bro. Like, I beat that habanero pepper, man. I didn't need any recovery at all. The only reason I drank anything after 13 minutes was because my boy here, Tyler, just, you know, he's like, celebratory hydrate, and that was it. Otherwise, I didn't need any of the stuff that I had with me. I had peanut butter. I had crackers. I didn't use any of that because I didn't need it. I made that habanero pepper my bitch. And boy, she was spicy though. That girl, spicy.
Spicy.
Yeah, she's Spanish. Her name was Haba, and her last name was Hierro. Hierro. She's ethnic. All right, and this is one of our enemies. The Gorgath. Nah. Have we named the character yet? The enemy? Tyler.
What's that?
That's it. Have we given that enemy a name?
No. No. Nope.
You had a piece of Scotch bonnet? Ooh, boy, that's a hot pepper. Yeah, when I reach 2K followers and then 5K followers, or maybe every 1K up until 5K, I'm gonna do like a hot pepper. And then after 5K, we're gonna do like every 5K thing, giveaways and stuff like that. Which, by the way, I just wanted to let you know that on March 3rd, we're gonna do a celebration stream, pretty much kind of celebrating all day, but on the evening stream on Cutterdawg52, we are going to do a giveaway to celebrate 3 years of sobriety and counting. I'll be 3 years sober on March 3rd. And so we're going to do a giveaway. Miss Murder has graciously agreed to donate the prize, which is going to either be for those of you that are Arc Raiders players or that want to be Arc Raiders players. We're going to give away a copy of Arc Raiders on whatever platform you want it on, or if you are not an Arc Raiders player and you win the giveaway, then it maybe will be the equivalent of the price of that game towards anything that you would want. Otherwise, the giveaway is ultimately a copy of Arc Raiders. If you are not an Arc Raiders player or don't want to be, the giveaway will be the equivalent of the value of that game towards a game that you might want, or and to do that. But yeah. I will gift over 10 subs if no one wants Arc. Okay, there you go. So, copy of Arc Raiders or 10 gifted subs. I would take the copy of Arc Raiders, but that's just me. I already have it. But I'm like tempted to buy it on the Xbox. Here you go, Miss Murder. So everybody, Miss Murder's been donating subs. So we're giving her all colors because she did donate biddies on the podcast yesterday. No, on the stream and on the podcast yesterday. So she gets 3 paws that are going to go up on the dog pound board. And Tyler actually gets one because Tyler donated 500 biddies too. So he gets a blue or a red.
Oh, snap. I didn't know that.
I forgot. Yeah, for donating the biddies.
Nice.
Oh. Well, that's weird. All the other ones, maybe it's not. Maybe it was just because the print head was dried a little bit because all these came out solid. So Tyler gets a blue one.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Tyler with the blue paw on the board on the dog pound. While we're taking a little bit of a break, do you guys want to see potatoes? Did you want to see the clip of me eating the pepper? And then also, I was gonna show a podcast clip that I made, and then we can, get back to finishing up with the game stuff that Tyler and I are working on. Or do you guys want to save that for the end of the podcast? And then we'll get back to work on what we're doing. I just wanted to get these done. Or
Appreciate it.
dude, I've been meaning to ask, does your girlfriend game or is she not a gamer?
Yeah, she's a gamer.
Oh, okay. How come she don't game with us?
Because she don't like to get on the computer. She likes watching these shows.
So she's not a real gamer. She plays games. Oh.
What? Why you do that? Oh. But you should be over here with us.
Does she want to come on the
What?
podcast?
He said to get on the podcast.
Get on the podcast. What's her name again?
Shelby.
What is it? Jody?
Shelby.
Shelby, that's right. Shelby, get on the podcast. Come say hi. Don't be hiding in the corner and watching your shows. Your shows can wait. You can pause. I know how it works.
He said they can pause. I know how it works.
And there you go, Tyler.
Did you read the baby book? No, I thought you watching the show.
And there's their poll
Oh.
for the board.
Oh.
Did you miss it?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Sure.
shit.
Sure.
Crazy teammate.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll show that potatoes if you're going to stick around, because we're probably going to stop about 7:30. I think you guys a good time, so we can get down on that game again. Because we're going to take a break and then play. Is that good? You guys want to go to like 7:30? And then we'll I'll show the clips towards the end of the podcast.
Yeah. I might be having to get off here.
Whoa.
Apparently.
Oh, is the boss telling you to stop?
For like an hour.
Oh, you got quality time.
Bed getting called.
Yo, Ampro, what is up? Read chat. Did I miss chat? Miss Murder with the is gifting the sub, right, to potatoes. Oh, we gift another gifted sub to Ampro. W gifted. Read chat. What's up? What's up? Nothing. We're just working on the game. Thank you, Miss Murder, for another gifted sub. You already got your 3 paws. But if I need to cut up more, I will. I appreciate that. All right, so we'll finish working on, and you tell me when about 10 minutes, when you have about 10 minutes left, Tyler, and then I'm going to show the clips, and then we can wrap up with those, and then you can have your break, and then we'll come back and we'll game some stuff tonight.
Yes, dude.
You think you have enough paws? Don't want to be a hog? Hey, no, I want that board full. I want this board full. So you can't even see the fact that it's a dry erase board. We want paws over there. I mean, yes, you know, we do want other people on there just because we want to thank people for supporting, but yeah, there's no limit. There's no limit. Yeah, it's starting to fill up. What's snowy? Oh, they're talking in chat. Okay, anyway, so let me know when you got about 10 minutes left, Tyler, and then we'll stop the game stuff, and then I'm going to show my clips, and then we will, you know, take our
Yeah,
break.
we're good now, Cut.
You want to wrap it up now?
Just whenever, yeah.
Okay.
Or, yeah, I was just going to show you this picture scheme, color scheme for this
Yeah, we can
guy.
do that, and then if you need to leave, I'll finish up my podcast, because he said you need about an hour, so if you need to like finish up and then step off the podcast, then I'll finish up the podcast and you can go do your thing, and then we can meet back
Okay.
up.
And I'll come back after a little while, yeah. I'll let you know.
Dude,
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Good. That looks good. Oops.
Thank you. I'll do it like this real quick. Oop, that's what he looks like.
Feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Oh shit, CJ's here. What the fuck?
Moving forward.
Such bitches.
Deep right sideline.
He's
and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We're such bitches. That's what he just said. We're such bitches. Shut up, Cutter. What? I'm just reading chat. I was told to read chat, and in chat it says, CJ the Polar Bear said, such bitches. I know. See, Ampro, damn, CJ coming in hot, calling us such bitches. I meant to put sup. No, that was your quick cover is what that was. You're like, such bitches. Oh, I better pretend I made an error and oops, let me correct that. Do you want to show CJ what we did real quick with the what you showed me, or do you have to like close all that out?
No, just don't know if it'll stay. Oh, wait, hold on. My screen will stay sharing or not?
If not, just oh. Yeah, see, Miss Murder said I call bullshit. But big shout out to CJ. That motherfucker had a crazy night Friday night. Maybe he'll come back on the podcast and talk all about it. But when we go to wrap it up, guys, when Tyler steps out, I'm going to show you guys the clip of the pepper challenge again for those that didn't see it. And then I did make a clip also that I wanted to share with you guys. I did see it. I watched it. Isn't that the one that I commented? You being a legend, doing legendary things. Can we show that too? Because you said Violet wanted to wait for you guys because you had a phone call or something. Can we show the mini clip that you put up on Instagram? Look at that shit. Look at that stuff. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that too in a minute. And that heads up display one, the HUD one, oh my god, that looks so good, dude.
Oh, let me show that. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. This is kind of what the game is going to look like when you're playing it, CJ. Like looking through like your HUD on your character. Minus the little stick guy there. Or the little whatever, that's the computer stuff. Well, yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. We moved up like why am I pointing like you guys can see me pointing? Let me use there you go. We moved this up here, the directional thing, and then you got the clock under, kind of like the timer that you see on art and stuff. The bottom left is your main is you. That would be you. And then the 5 guys here are your squad mates. And then this is what it looks like, you looking through your helmet. And then this is for the bigger raids. You have these 4 other, because you're going to have a total, well, it looks like 10 of you guys, 9 of you guys. These are your additional squad mates for like the bigger raids that you're going to do. But that's what it's going to look like if you're looking through your character's helmet. And it'll have 2 perspectives. You can either have that view, or you can scroll out to like the 3rd person pulled out view. Depending on how you want to look at it, but yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Whoa, that was trippy.
What's going on? What is this?
I don't know, dude. That's tripping me out. It's bleeding.
Oh, I'm looking at the object. I got it.
I get it.
Let me switch this up real quick.
You're good.
We'll go look at the other view. Think.
The Beyond.
Oh,
yeah. So that's what it would look like if you were more of a scrolled out view, but look at that. Yeah, the Beyond is coming together, man. Watch out, guys. It's already got a Steam page, which next Sunday we should work more on that too. Or maybe tomorrow night if you would like to. You can show us more of what you're doing on the Steam page.
Yeah. I'm just setting it up still. We need in-game photos. That's what I'm kind of held up on.
Oh, okay.
What is this? There we go. So yeah, that's what it'll look like
Look at
in this
that.
view.
Hell yeah. That'll probably be a lot of the view that I'm going to play in. I like that view.
Yeah. Me too.
So, let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, bro. Is there anything else you wanted me to show?
I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want, but I think that was the big thing, because that's the biggest thing that we worked on right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we really did tonight. Hell yeah. Alright.
Cool.
Alright, well, I'll get back with you.
Okay. All right, then I'll see you in a little while for some gaming.
Yeah. Alright.
Tell Shelby we said hi and
I will do that.
take care of the little mulligan.
That's right. CJ. Alright, bye guys.
All right, later, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
All right. Well, what's he doing that? All right, let's take a look at the legend over here. So CJ, hold on. Hell yeah, baby daddy. Yep. Little mulligans are coming. Cutter, we need to pick a Hot Ones pack. And Violet said you can show the one we posted on Instagram. The longer one is still in production. Okay. Cutter, you need to add another paw, not for me. Did I miss something? Oh, did Dreamy? Did I miss her? Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, you know what? I think we might mix it. Which one? So you get the which one do you want? The red?
What was that?
Oh, there's Violet.
Damn.
Well, we still got some time, so we're gonna look at CJ's Instagram and check out his videos. I'll show the clips that I did, and then CJ, do you want to look at some of the Hot Ones packs that they have? Oh god, Oh, go. She's here. Okay, bye, guys. I gotta go. He said, if she's here, we'll go. Okay. I gotta get Dream Roses, her paw. I gotta get a new marker, but... Yes, my Truly is talking for me. My Cutter texting is taking over. Shut up. Shut up, CJ. Alright, I'll cut that out, and I'll put those on at the end of the podcast. So, CJ went to an event in Vegas with... CJ, help me out here. Is it this 3 count? Is that the company or the group? Because it wasn't a GGL event, right? It was it Inferno? Yeah, it was Inferno. Okay. This is one of his shots right here. This was him on by the stage. This is HyperX Arena where we went. This is the stage right up here. This is CJ standing in front of it. Oh, not Inferno. Never mind, guys. Strike that. Pretend I didn't say shit. FSW stands for frickin' sexy white guy. HyperX. Oh, and a wrestling promotion. That's right. Okay. Future Stars of Wrestling. Isn't that what I said? Hello, Miss Violet, by the way. Our buddy Celsius from Inferno, a pro wrestler, invited us to it. Okay, there you go, guys. I didn't get all the facts right. I'm sorry, CJ. I can't. And Violet made, yes. So Violet, I mean, we don't want to give her any of a bigger head than she already has, but Violet urged strongly that CJ sign up for this event. They went to go to this event just to hang out and watch and, you know, enjoy the show. And when they were there, he got asked if he was going to participate, and Violet basically ordered him. Violet nicely suggested that he should participate, and CJ did. So you were voluntold. What the fuck are you typing, bro? Voluntold. Oh, voluntold. It's your version of volunteered. Got it. Voluntold. I like that. That's a good word. So he was voluntold to go play in this thing. So he got to go on stage. He got to play against some of the other players. You said that you were battling like an 8-year-old kid or something like that. And he had a really good time. And then this is one of the photos from him at the show. This is HyperX Arena where I went for the GGL event. This is the edge of the stands. Right here is the railing that goes into the stands. This is the stage right here with the big screen. Round 1 was qualifiers, and then round after that was fans versus wrestlers. And you finished... CJ got a couple dubs and finished, what was it, 4th place? Or what we deduced would have been considered 4th place. Yeah, semis 4th place. Yeah, look at that. Fucking legend. That's our boy CJ right there, killing it right there. And then we've got a video to watch here. Oh, I can see it. Look at. You can see him holding it right there. Boom. Oh, hold on. Let me...
Fellas, let's go ahead and cut the match off. Cole, Fox, let's cut the match off. Let's go. Hey, black flag on get him, bud. I ain't know this feeling like it hard.
I got you!
Noise for two all black, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your fans tonight that will be going up against none other than our WrestleW No Limits champion, the global nomad Jordan Oasis.
who's winning? Who y'all got winning? That's my question. Cody going all the way? Cody might go all the way. Who knows?
This game is situated.
There's Violet. Hype up the chat, guys. Drop the emotes. That's beautiful, dude.
Everybody make some noise for Cody! Alright, let's throw out those predictions out there. Throw out some names I want them to play as, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Chris Bay invited his enemy next round. Logan Paul. Chris to the next round. And he brings and he just Chris Bay makes the noise for Cody. You got it? In the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining me up here in the booth, we got the comeback kid, the underdog himself, the winner of 2 matches, back to back. We got Cody up here joining me. What's going on, Cody?
All I've seen is a Logan Paul wannabe. Someone who's Undertaker 98 to the first round, and you went with a count out. I don't care if you won the last one legitimately. You beat Jordan Oasis with a count out. None of them got a chance against the young outlaw, Fox Valentine. So, good luck.
That's fucking awesome, bro. Logan Paul wannabe. Yeah. That was amazing, bro. Good shit. Good job. We're very proud of you. Everybody give CJ a big hand. Nobody dropped emotes in the chat like I told them to, so I'll do it. There we go. There's some. It's cold out here, so you're getting some snowman emotes. I don't know what the hell the other one was. See what happens when I make him sign up? I know, Violet, and we talked about this too. In about 30 years, you're going to still be like, do you remember when I made you sign up for that? Yeah. Thank you, or I think thank you is the word you're looking for. She's your manager. She's your dreamy. Nice. You've been what? Oh, you've been the manager. Oh, right. So since you've been the manager since you brought him from a 0 to a hero, is what you're saying? Because I remember he was a 0. So you took a chance on a 0%. And you took this man to, what is he now? What is he now? After that night? I mean, you got to be 100 and 108%, something like that. I married him and knew his potential. See, that right there. Problems. Hashtag problems. Well, hopefully she's more than a dreamy, since there's better benefits being a violet than a dreamy. Hey, hey, my employee package is decent. You get to spend time with me. I mean, hello. I know, shots fired, dude, for real. All right, where's that paw print that was gonna go on the board for Dreamy? Oh, there you go. Recycle bins. Where's my shredder? I need one of them personal shredders. I guess I gotta go to Stella Montes for one of those. But Arc Raiders dad joke. You're welcome. Dream and I get girl chat, yo. Hey, you guys can do more. Never mind. So that was pretty legendary. So everybody, big shout out for CJ. He's the man. That's pretty awesome, dude. I can only imagine what that felt like. Good for you, dude. You looked like at home. So that was pretty cool. You saw that coming? Ha! So did I. Hopefully. Okay. So anyway, did you guys? So I don't know. I would have been sad if he didn't go there. Yeah, you gotta expect it. Mr. Potatoes, are you still here? And actually, CJ and Violet, you guys didn't actually watch the clip that I made, did I? Did you? You guys haven't seen it, or did you go on Instagram? You saw it on Instagram? Well, we're gonna show it anyway. I know Mr. Potatoes has not seen it. Then we'll go show that, and then I did make another clip of my podcast that I wanted to share with you guys when we were talking to this guy, and I thought it's because these are things that I also want to post outside of the gaming, so people can see that there's, like, you know, one, another side to me, and two, like, maybe somebody sees one of these podcast posts that I put up and it helps them out in some way or another. So we'll show the one of the hot pepper. The hot pepper one's about 3.5 minutes. The one that I did from the podcast is about 2.5 minutes. So Dream is my boss. I try not to misbehave. My ass cheeks still hurt from the last time. I'm gonna need details on that, and nobody said you had to behave. All right, so here is the hot pepper challenge one that I did, or the hot pepper stream. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, guys? Hold on 1 second. Well, here, I'm gonna play it while I look for the other thing that I need. I'm gonna need more than that. I'm gonna need more fire emotes than that before I start doing anything. Are we ready? Okay. So, here we go. Okay. So we got it. Okay, we got it down. And I think everything is everything is down the throat. It's hot. About a 7. It's not too bad though. I say that, but my mouth is clearly on fire. Oof. The tongue, if it's stinging like along, it feels like it's burning along the edges, like if there was a fire at the very edges of my tongue. My mouth is watering a lot. It is hot. My mouth is literally it is on fire. There is a lot of heat right now. It is mainly just staying like inside my mouth. It's in the back of my throat.
One
buddy.
eternity later.
And it's on my tongue. And actually, when I talk, it causes more pain to the heat when I talk, because the vibration, for some reason, is causing like the capsaicin to activate or whatever. Right on the back of the tongue, right at the back of my throat. Oh my god, that's 500 biddies. What's 500 biddies? How long is that?
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
It's pretty hot. I think we can do the 5 minutes, no problem. But feel free to give subs and donate biddies as much as you guys want.
No.
Nobody said that I had to talk. So this is the time that I wish Violet was here, because I feel like I don't want to talk. Because when I'm not talking, it doesn't hurt as much. We're sweating a little bit. Not too bad. I'm gonna spit everywhere. I feel like I shouldn't swallow the spit. I feel like I should spit it out because the spit has all that like capsaicin in it. It's kind of starting to come down, but it feels like right here on the tip of my lip, I feel like I burnt it with something. But we're good. Excuse me, we're good. We might have to put some goop in the booty. But guys, the heat is pretty much gone. A victory hydrate, we can do that. And we're good. We absolutely fucking killed it. We made that habanero pepper our bitch.
So that's that clip. Whoops. No, and actually, Violet, I only touched that pepper that little bit, so I didn't even have any of the oils, but I never touched my hands, and actually, I went, we went 13 minutes. I never needed the Powerade. I mean, I had it because, you know, I drink my Powerades all the time, but I didn't even need the Powerade to recover. I didn't need the peanut butter. I didn't use the crackers. I didn't even need anything. The only reason we ended up hydrating is because Tyler, you know, paid some channel points for me to hydrate and said like celebratory hydrate, and that was it. But yeah, it would have been cool. So it's fine. But there you go. Now you get to see it though. But we're gonna go hotter next time. But on a scale of 1 to 10, it probably bordered between 6 and 7 because honestly, I got through that with no recovery. I really wasn't sweating. The biggest thing that happened is I was salivating a lot. As you guys heard, I kept sucking my mouth because I kept the saliva just kept building up because of the heat. But the Hot Ones podcast is going to be fucking legendary. It's going to be amazing. Did you guys want me to show the other clip and then you want to look at some of the hot pepper, or do you want to do that and then I'll finish the podcast with the clip that I made from the talking to the gentleman the other day? Oh, I gotta take some meds real quick. Hot Ones will be the true test. I think you'll Hot Ones will be the true test. I think you'll be the Sean handling it well and I'll be the guest dying. There's a good chance. But I don't know, man. But I do eat ghost pepper hot sauce and I still survive it like kind of like that. So you might be right. You might actually be right. But we'll show the other clip. I'm gonna die 100%, but it's content for content. Hell yeah. Because you're not a super spicy guy, are you? Yeah, she's supposed to send me an African. I have a ghost pepper, but then there's an African ghost pepper, which is even hotter than the ghost pepper. But yeah, let me show you guys the other clip. And spicy, yes, but I have limits and they're not high. Okay, so jalapenos like are hot for you, is what you're saying? Update the information about the giveaway, please. Oh, so just so you guys know too. So before I show this last clip, on March 3rd. I know a lot of you guys know that I'm, you know, recovering alcoholic, everything I've went through. March 3rd is going to be 3 years sober for me and counting. So we're going to do like a big celebratory stream that day, podcast to celebrate, you know, each stream. But on the evening stream, we are going to do a giveaway that Miss Murder Doll has graciously provided the funds for. The giveaway is for a copy of Arc Raiders. For those of you that aren't Arc Raiders players but want to be, that really want the game or want a new game to play, we're going to give away, if in fact you already have it and you win, or you just adamantly are not an Arc Raiders player, which, one, there's something wrong with you. We will offer the equivalent value of a copy of Arc Raiders to you in the form of like a gift card that you can use to purchase maybe another game or put towards another game. So if you guys, but you got, you know, we're going to do the typical, like, you got to kind of be, I would like you guys to be present to win, to make it more fun. But if one of you guys, you know, like I said, so either a copy of Arc Raiders if you don't have it, or the equivalent value towards a different game of your choosing at that point. Must make it be present to win. Yeah, I mean, I would like that. You know, I don't want you guys to feel like I ever force you guys to ever do anything, but I would like everybody there to celebrate that wants to be there. So it's gonna be the people that are there. So we'll put whoever's there in the spin or whatever, and then that person who's there will win, and then they get to decide realistically what we're gonna do. So of course, reward to those genuinely celebrating and participating, right? You know, and I think, one, that's fair, and two, you know, I also want you guys there to share that with me, because that's, you know, a pretty big deal. It's a daily battle to, you know, for me to stay sober, although I don't really battle that hard, except for with the mental aspect and the depression from other things that, like, I won't drink again, but it's just a new milestone. I'm big on numbers and counting, and it will always be on counting. So, cheers on stream together. So, this is the podcast. Fuck yeah, let's go. This is the clip that I made from the podcast. I had a gentleman that comes in and out of the podcast. He's been looking for help. He is an alcoholic and he's trying to quit. He's having a hard time, so we kind of had a talk on the podcast, and I kind of just took pieces of that, put it together, and I'm going to put it on my socials, and hopefully someone else will come across it, and maybe it will touch them in some way or another, touch their life, help them, or maybe, you know, whatever. So this is the other one. And if you're drinking right now, the thing you need to do is take whatever you have and go spill it out. And then just start over, man. If you slip, you just start over. But just every time you slip up, just start again. But if you're drinking right now, well, go pour it all out. Right there is a reason to not do it. Like, you hate it, then go get rid of it. There's nothing good of having alcohol in your body whatsoever. It doesn't do anything for you. All it does is it just alters your perception of reality. You're accustomed to, because all you ever do is drink and game together. So for you to game without drinking seems like, well, what's the point? I understand that. That's what I used to be like, but I'm not that way anymore. So stop justifying that. And I told you, replace it with Powerade or something else. But I'm gaming. I've been gaming for a year and a half now, streaming, podcasting without alcohol. I don't have alcohol. The only time I was happy was if I drank and played video games. So I know exactly what you're fucking feeling, and I know exactly what you're talking about. But that is absolutely 1000% not the fucking truth at all. Zero zilch. That is more justification for you drinking. Make quitting drinking your priority, and your daughter your priority. Not alcohol. You know, don't find reasons to justify drinking because you had a bad day, or it covers up this and it covers up that. It's like your daughter's gonna watch her dad die, right? And you got to think of your daughter. You have to think thoughts of like your daughter losing her father. You have to focus on. Those thoughts have to happen because you don't really want to do that to your daughter. Right? You're going to kill yourself if you keep drinking at the level that you're drinking. The only reason that I'm alive is I got fucking lucky. Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything special. I wasn't the fucking miracle or the superhero or any of that. It was the team that fought for me, and it was the nurses and the doctors and all those people. You may not even be lucky enough to get to that point. Getting a liver transplant, it's not something you can keep drinking going, well, they'll just fix it later. All right. Anyway. So but CJ, you redeemed advice for 1,500. What advice did you need or want, or did you want to give me advice? But I hope you guys liked it. It was a little emotional watching it back. I mean, every time I see Taya's name, it gets, but it's for all you guys, and it's for anybody out there that may need help or that's reaching out for help or, anything. You have to focus on the important things. If there's something in your life, like some vice or something that you're having problems struggling with, focus on the very important things. And in this case, you're like your daughter. Like my daughter almost lost her father. You have an opportunity to make sure that your daughter doesn't. But anything that you're doing in life that you're having to struggle with, find something positive to focus on, and that you're doing it for that reason. Don't justify reasons to continue this negative vice that might be affecting you in a bad way. Focus on the things and the reasons why you do things. Look at your kids. Look at the person that you lie in bed with. Anything like that kind of stuff. But CJ, you did redeem the advice thing. I'm focusing on my kids now, simple as that, and that should be your motivation for almost everything. No, what? You didn't want advice? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't know if you were just saying that because, like, what I was saying, but either way. I don't even know if it's so much advice as it's just trying to tell my version of, like, what you're going through or what that person is going through. So I will, I'll probably post that. I don't know when I'll post that yet. But yeah. Anyway, so that was from the other day when he came on. And that's also to show that that's a big reason why I podcast. Like, I love all the other stuff, the variety, the having fun, the games, the hot pepper challenge that we're gonna do, like all that stuff. But like that ultimately right there is why I do my podcast, is if in some way or another I can touch your life to be a little bit better, even just through telling my story. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, I don't have all the answers. I can't tell you how to live your life or what to do. All I can say is this is my story, this is what I went through, this is how I feel about it. If there's something you can take from that, then this is exactly why I'm doing it. So I tried to show a clip that kind of shows why I do it. But yeah, your story helps me. Well, I mean, I appreciate that. That's all I try to do is to help people. Even if things aren't good, but that's why I do it. So hopefully it, affects somebody in some way, in a good way, to help them have a better life and to avoid, like, even having to go through all those things. I'm trying to help this person. At the end of the day, the person has to help themselves. I can only tell them or give them advice, so to speak. I can only share my story. I can only tell them what I went through, how I feel about things or think about things. And at the end of the day, this person or anybody has to take that information that they see or hear from me and do what they want with it. They can either throw it away and then just be like, you don't know what you're talking about, and that's totally fine. But what I really hope is, I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm not telling you how to make your life better. All I'm telling you is how to be better to yourself. And hopefully being better to yourself will help you be better in your life. And that's all I can do is just tell my story and share it. And then hopefully you take something out of it. If you don't, I'm sorry that I failed you. But if you do, then I hope you do something with it and it changes so you don't have to go through what I'm going through or went through. Because there's so many more things other than just the alcohol and my girlfriend passing away. There's so many other things. In some way or another, maybe you can hear something that helps you guys out. So that's why I do it, and that's why I talk a lot. Violet's favorite thing for me to do, talk a lot. But anyway, so I want to try to do more stuff like that. So it's not just all about gaming, so people see another side of me too. They can hear the story all they want, but I think when you can see the story, not just hear the story, it gives you a whole new way to look at things, I think, and a new perspective on things. Hot Ones time. Yeah, let's do that. Let's look up some of the... Sorry, I was looking at something real quick. Oh, I'm trying to move the damn... So there's different packs. There's season 28, 27, 26. So like, here's the latest season. It's not really showing like... I know you said we need to find one where we like most of the sauces. Yeah. I want it to be one that like we all kind of like, yeah, let's do all those. See, like this, okay, like this one says it has pickled garlic, sriracha, tropical amarillo, the bomb, Thermageddon. I'm trying to find where it lists like all the hot sauces. Okay, so here's one. Wonder if they have like a make your own batch box. They might, I don't know. But like this one right here, this box set, the season 29 10 pack has this is this one's garlic delight. This one is pickled garlic sriracha, white hot mustard sauce, Smoked habanero and peach. I tend to shy away from the ones that have the fruit mix because it always seems to be more sweet, although that might be up your alley. Habanero and peach. Haven't done that. I've done habanero and mango. Then this one is tropical amarillo. Can't read what that one is. Homegrown hell. Oh, this one is tangerine sauce, Sichuan peppercorn, a touch of tahini, and tart citrus. Funky's hot sauce, tropical fruit, and nutty sesame oil. This one is potent scorpion peppers. That's the bomb. Smoked serrano, squash reaper. And then the last dab, Armageddon, with 4 of the hottest peppers on earth mixed together. We can look and see if they have like they do have build your own trio. It does say build your own trio. But I don't know if they have build your own 10-pack. Like, are we looking to do the 10-pack or like do like 2 trio packs and do like a build your own? Because a trio pack is to build your own trio pack. Oh, it would depend on, so the sauces range from like $12 to $22. I see they have 5-packs. Did they? Where? Did I miss it? Or are you looking somewhere else? Well, yeah, the 10-packs are like $120. Top left. Oh, party pack. $45. But what do we get in there? I don't know what the 5 sauces are. It's got to have the bomb, though. Are you looking too? It just doesn't say what's in those. Yeah, the 10-pack is $120. Which I'm moving to Montana, and you have 4 kids, so maybe not the most ideal. I mean, $45 for the 5-pack is good. I'm just wondering what's in it. Here's the 5-ounce party pack. Here we go. Each party pack includes 5-ounce bottles of garlic Fresno, Buffalo, Verde, Rojo, and Apollo. Yeah, see, those aren't... That's not really what I think we want. Could we get like 2 3-packs with the kind of the close to the equivalent of that? Because those aren't really like, those are just good flavored sauces, right? Well, this trio pack is 40. This trio pack is 36. Okay, so... No shit. I'm on their damn website. Do they have that full 10-pack there? I mean, if they got like the full 10-pack for like $50 versus 120. Well, that's an awkward picture to come up. Oh, so the 3-pack is $20.99. They have a 3-pack. Still. Yeah, it's hot sauce. Caliente. If we were going to do that, we might as well do, because that one just has Sriracha, Verde, and Amarillo, which like might be more, your speed, but like where are the... I mean, like, look at this one. This one's got the sauce leopard, the Nirvana, the squash pepper reaper. Cutter, I'm gonna send you a clip, okay? Trying to find something with last dab, yeah. Yeah, that one 3-pack has it. The last dab right here, but the other two are the Amarillo and the Sriracha one. And then the bomb. We buy a 2 to 3-pack or 5-pack, then separately buy the bomb. Yeah, we can do that. Dude, this one right here, bro. Then we buy the bomb as well. Okay. This one has got the last dab Triple X, the last dab Apollo, and the last dab Experience. They all have the Pepper X. The Pepper X is the hybrid hottest pepper in the world. This one right here. Are you talking about the one I'm looking at right now? So this is what it has. It has the last dab Triple X, Pepper X, Chocolate Pepper X, Peach Pepper X, distilled vinegar, ginger root, turmeric, coriander, cumin, and dry mustard. The last dab Apollo has Apollo pepper, distilled vinegar, Apollo pepper powder, and distill it. The last dab Experience has Pepper X pepper, distilled vinegar, Pepper X powder, Pepper X pepper distillate. Those are fucking hot, bro. That's the one I sent you. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, is they have a pack that literally has all the hottest ones, and then we could just buy the bomb separate. Dude, seriously. Let's do that. Does that... How much is that one? $28? Okay, and then how much is the sauce itself? Where's the bomb? Where the fuck is the bomb? For $13.99? Yeah, I saw it for $14 somewhere, but I can't find it. There it is, $14. So what's 28 and 14? $44 for 4 sauces? That's like $11 each bottle. This does say the bomb. No, there's different evolutions of it. This is called the bomb evolution. Do you want to come on the podcast and screen share? Yeah, this is called the bomb evolution. But this is the bomb hot sauce. So that 3-pack of the last dab. Wherever it was. Fuck, now I lost it. Fucking lost it. Same price. Oh, fuck, of course Amazon's gonna sell them, bro. There it is. So, yeah. Oh, that's world market. So do we want to do this one? The Heatness Hot Ones Last Dab Trio 3-pack plus the bomb? It was actually on their hot. There it is right there. The Last Dab Mini Trio. I'm down to do whatever pack that we can find that has the hottest ones like that, and then we buy the bomb separate. This is it right here, dude. I read what's in there. If you want to know what Pepper X is, here, here's Pepper X. If you don't know what a Pepper X is this guy bred it. This guy bred it. Pepper X measures an average of 2.693 million Scoville units, beating the previous record of 1.64 held by the Reaper. Pepper X is a crossbreed of a Carolina Reaper and a pepper sent to Curie by a friend. Curie said that he ate a Pepper X chili. He was feeling the heat for 3.5 hours. Okay, what do you want? Just text me the link for them. Okay. But this is, yeah, you heard what it is. The Last Dab Triple X, Pepper X, Chocolate Pepper X, Peach Pepper X, The Last Dab Apollo Pepper, and The Last Dab Experience Pepper X Pepper, Distilled Vinegar. Oh, lordy. Okay, let me... Where are you at? Okay, there's that. And then the bomb one. All right. Okay. There you go. I sent you the one for the bomb and the one for the hedonist mini hot pack. So that would be the 4 fucking hottest sauces, probably more than likely on the planet. Because you heard what I read about what's in though. That Pepper X is a hybrid pepper of like Reaper, Scorpion Pepper, and like Trinidad. You got them? Are they good links? Okay. I'm down, I'll die. Bro, if you think you're a ginger now, I could just imagine how fucking red you're gonna be, bro. That shit's gonna be crazy, bro. That shit's gonna be crazy. That's fucking wild, bro. Oh, here, hold on. We're gonna watch this video real quick. Oh, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but I think this is Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds eating the hot pepper.
First 999,000, weren't you like, I'm gonna, it just gets it right?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching.
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
Oh,
So good!
Bill? Hey, Bill. What's going on in here?
Well, got a lot there.
We want to skip to where they get the bomb.
Oh, yes! So good!
Bill?
Okay, that's going to be inappropriate every time, but that's okay.
Okay. This is some in-house product placement.
Good eye for that.
Called Hot Ones, and man.
Already before we'd come out.
Yeah, no, that's no, Hugh. I'm not kidding. Why did you do that?
I don't know why I did that.
That's fucked me up.
Yeah, that's fucked me up too.
Yeah,
tears are coming. Tears are good.
I mean,
real men cry.
Real men cry.
Please tell
exactly
me.
Right.
We cry a
this
lot.
will all be lost like tears in the rain. Rutger Hauer, Blade Runner.
That's it.
There you
Why
go.
are you zooming
No.
in? Stop zooming in.
Yeah. How do you know it's zooming in?
I just saw
That's
this.
freaky. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, they're almost at the bomb, so that'll be the next
They
one.
have a lot of money, and you kind of keep throwing more money at a. I actually, this is the first time in my life I don't know if I'm peeing.
Here we go.
Hey, Bill. What's going on in
of course.
here?
This dish is nearly perfect. Just needs a little bit of heat. Here comes the airplane.
This is the bomb, and this is the other
spice.
one.
A beautiful
the last
bouquet
tab,
of flavor. This is
technically
love at first
hotter than the
spoonful.
bomb.
Nor unlocks the flavor, and Hot Ones adds the heat.
You'll edit
This
that
is
out.
the star of the show, bro.
Hold on, yeah, we're
I'm actually shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to test my heart rate after this because it's up. It's way up. I've got to get my lips out of that.
Go.
Too much.
That was a lot. That's a lot, Hugh.
Too much.
okay.
There we go.
Oh,
there
fuck
we go.
it.
I know, yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, I know immediately. Probably the spiciest thing you've ever eaten, I'd imagine.
100%. Number 6 was the spice at 5.
But what I want to do here is I want to play a little game. Dom, can we bring out the paddles?
Look how they're staring. They're just
So over here
like,
we have some paddles. You can
zoned
see
out.
that there's a Canadian flag
trouble.
on
I'm
one
in actual
side,
trouble.
and there's
I'm
an
in-
Australian flag on the other. And what I'll do is I'll hit you with a superlative. You know, like which country has better food,
right for the
and then
milk.
you'll vote with the paddle. And if there's a disagreement, it maybe would be nice to debate it in real time. But I understand that's a lot to throw at you, especially given the circumstances. And then we're gonna bring in.
So am I Sean Evans and then you're Hugh Jackman? Or am I Ryan Reynolds and you're Hugh Jackman? Because I know the hot ones are going to kick
Some
my
ice
ass.
cream for you guys too.
Oh, that's nice.
Here comes some ice cream. Oh, thank you, Victoria.
I may have reached my limit. I really may have reached my
bomb.
limit.
And that's
bomb.
okay.
Yeah, exactly,
But,
bro.
still, again, nowhere close to Hot Ones, which is available in many respected online retailers.
Which country has produced better films?
How can you still be? Oh, that's really tough. Question.
I hate to say it.
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just the 70s, 80s.
Queen of the
we
Desert.
really did really well.
Muriel's Wedding, Baz Luhrmann.
Break a Morant.
Oh,
Mad
Gallipoli.
Max, 10 Canoes,
Oh yeah. Rapid Friends.
Adventures of Priscilla. How about this?
The Castle.
Best seafood. Oh.
Oh.
Shush your mouth.
Well, 98%. 98%.
Shut your filthy mouth. You can't. No.
I'm gonna shoot every scene where I have to cry.
Ryan, are you thinking about maybe the salmon out of British Columbia or something?
I am.
Oh yeah.
You are.
That salmon is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How about the best scenery? Better scenery.
Oh, that's tricky. I'm gonna say coast to coast to coast. Oh, but very close because I've been to.
Yeah, both are
I've
good.
been to paradise, but I've never been to me.
Where do you find the better slang? There we go, in full agreement on
Well,
that.
fair dinkum digger. A little bit stronger than.
Wrap
oh,
your
fuck,
laughing
buddy.
gear around. Wrap your laughing gear around that one.
Yep.
I was really gonna quit, and now really this must. Oh, thank
Can
you.
I have the
Sean.
ice cream?
Thank you.
Yeah, just dive into it. You don't have to wait for me.
Thank you, God.
Sean.
What my mouth with this whole bowl in my mouth. Get the spoon.
I mean, man.
Careful,
Really?
careful, Ryan.
I know.
Just
I'm
no.
arm.
They're not even enunciating. Oh, there's CJ.
This ice cream has got fucking chili in it.
That's the gag, right?
That's
It's
like the
a-
kick.
No,
the
no,
ice
no.
cream's a kicker.
I promise you, there is no spice in the ice cream. I promise you that.
Can I say apologies to both Australia and Canada? I have no recollection of any question.
I know. I don't even know.
Nobody
I'm just
remembers.
like,
I don't.
what just happened? Like, I just want a white flag.
Yeah.
And I want to wave
That's
it.
right.
And then let's skip to the end, the
How do
last
you-
dab.
Oh, yes! So good!
Bill? Hey, Bill. What's going on in here?
And he said that Australia's going to make a nice little state someday. What's wrong with him?
I have nothing. There's nothing I do.
You two climbing the hot sauce mountain.
Oh,
Come on.
missed it.
Little
Hold
dab
on.
here.
I hate being
There it is.
competitive.
A
I
little-
hate being competitive.
Dab will do you.
Hey, give me a little dab. A little dab will do.
You ready?
Okay. Just give it to me.
So here we go. Whoa. And then just a little tap. Just a little.
A little in your
Just a
milk.
little tap on the last tab with the bomb crossover.
The skin's a problem.
What
I
a
want
way
to make
that
evidence of
is.
the bomb there. Okay. Okay.
What a way to go.
And then
All
you
right,
got some
Sean.
questions for us, Sean, right?
Yeah, I got one last question. Cheers.
Okay. There it is. Remember how it grows?
Right.
You know, it sort of flowers into something. It's like a.
There we go. It's turned into,
It's still CJ.
the shake has turned into a little bit of a celebratory dance.
Oh,
What's
it's
it?
not. No. Remember, it's like a good hour before
This
that
looks
turns
downright
into.
joyful.
I think he's having a
fucking-
seizure. I don't
can
think
take
That's
it
an
in.
optimistic
No.
man right
It's a
That's it.
war crime in a bottle, and it becomes worse and worse. Right?
I have a headache. I have a headache.
So on the screen, you guys have fostered this rivalry, this antipathy towards one another. But as we've seen today, we know that the real relationship, it's rooted in love. It's rooted in respect. So to close things out, I'm curious, after doing this film together, what's one thing that you appreciate about the other more than ever?
Great
What's one
episode,
thing
can't wait
that
for it.
annoys you about the
Yeah.
other?
Can I
more
say
than
it's
ever?
the most unromantic thing, but for somebody who I tend to overfunction a bit, right? Like I tend to, I think anxiety takes me to a place where I sort of over-prepare, overfunction, overbook myself, all of those things. Working with anyone who is as conscientious, when we are together outside of our public persona, taking the piss out of each other, most of our conversations are very vulnerable and kind of, I will reenact this whole thing with crude sock puppets to my therapist. This whole, Hugh, why don't you talk about me? For
Thank you.
I can see my breath and it's warm in here.
God, stop burping. Brian is 47. Sorry, internet. Sorry.
Hugh.
I know, internet, you say you've got it right, but he is not 43.
Charm a little farther than
Like, what did any of them just say? Like, what
In
did
love.
any of them just say?
Great father, great family, great friend, loves his job, loves his work, and I don't have anything apart from making me do this, and he said, if you don't, I'm going to just disparage you and make fun of you and tell all of Australia that you just didn't have the guts and Canada is better. But apart from that...
And he said that Australia's going to make a nice little state someday. What's wrong with him?
Yeah. There you go, buddy. There you go. That's crazy. That podcast is going to be wild. Hell yeah. So that is where we're going to end it, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait. Let me know what you find out. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for letting me share the clips and stuff and everything. Make sure you guys are good to yourself and each other, of course. It was a blast. We're going to have a great time. Too bad Mike couldn't have been here to see what he may or may not be getting into. Violet, I don't know if Violet watched, but that's what Violet gets to look forward to. All right, man. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to raid out, and then I'm going to take a break, and then Tyler and I are going to link back up on Cutterdawg52. We're probably going to maybe collab stream, and we were going to do Star Wars Old Republic, but I just discovered this game called Winrose. It's like a pirate survival crafting open world game, and it's a demo mode. It's a demo, but we're playing that, so we're probably going to play some more of that. So if you guys want to see more of that, come check us out. So I will be back in a little bit. We're going to raid out Ask Joshi, who is part of GGL, but is also part of some of the, I think he was in part of season 0, right? Sounds good. Good night, everyone. Bye. But let's raid out Ask Joshi, guys, and then we'll be back in a little bit. Or he's on Neo's team, right? Okay, well, let's go say hi to Neo's teammate. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. I know he was part of season 0. Oh, so he is? Oh, so Neo's team is waiting for Willy Wonka's, or whatever that guy's name is. What's that guy's name? And Howie. What? Willy? Whatever that guy's name is. I don't know. All right, let's raid out, guys, and then we'll be back. CJ, thanks. Dude, that's going to be crazy. Willie and Gallo. That's it. Gallo. Whatever. All right. Let's go raid out Joshi. As soon as the raid goes, I'm going to pop out of here, and then I'll be back. It was a good podcast, guys. Good podcast. We'll be back with more tomorrow.